Previously on Dorking Uncovered. Charlie did this and we promised him we wouldn't keep showing it, but here we are. We have to go up to Altrincham yet again.
Nobody wants that.
Marc really does have a way with words.
You know, you can't be the most optimistic person in the football graveyard.
Halifax are way better away than they are at home.
The home form's been dire, mate. Been better away this year, which is a surprise.
Marc and the oppo gaffer get along really well.
I'll get on with you better than anyone, so it's annoying when someone has to lose. Sometimes you get the joy, think I'll be alright with that a day.
They even shared their starting 11s.
Is that your team? Yeah. Do you want mine?
And this mistake seemed inevitable.
Tony Blair? Tom Blair.
And now, the Halifax match. Marc's familiarity with his opposite number in the Halifax dugouts means that he thinks he has a pretty good handle on how the Shah men are going to approach this game. But Chris Millington is in the same position, and he's quite likely to come up with a plan that's going to cause Wanderers some problems.
Keep an eye on their formation, yeah? Ross, Bob, you boys, it could be a 4-4-2. Keep an eye on it. I think they start with two strikers high.
Marc reckons it's a 4-4-2, although Coach Ross thinks there might be something else happening in the middle of the park.
Probably get 4-2-3-1's almost a 4-4-2, isn't it? Don't get under it, Charlie, there.
Whatever the system, Dorking need to figure it out because Halifax are keen to come forwards and Wanderers have to know who needs to pick up whom. Who or whom.
What they're doing is, they're a 4-4-2, but they're doing that thing where, because we got a holder, they're putting the 10 on him. They're dropping him on him. That's what it is.
Now that Dorking know what they're up against, they just have to make sure they don't get caught out by a ball over the top.
Well done. Yeah, Dino. You're on. Yeah, you're done, mate. Aiden.
As has so often been the case this season, Dorking are hit by a sucker punch of an early goal, although by now they should be wary enough to not be suckered. Jamie Cook breaks down the right and squares for Andrew Oluwabori, who taps in. Given the space behind the Wanderers, it's hard to imagine Jamie Cook was onside when the ball was played, but Coach Carl has spotted it. Hayden Hollis was just about keeping the attacking midfielder on. Not since the Southend game in August have Dorking come from behind to win, so yet another early goal is inevitably going to see heads drop. It certainly won't help morale to see Oluwabori dancing through the defence like Lieutenant Columbo.
Foot in! Foot in! False. Just tell the ref from me, he is offside. He is clearly offside. Might not have an appeal for it. No one's giving him any grief. And I can see why the ref's played on. I don't blame him. No, I can see, yeah, he's forward!
Our footage is not conclusive, it never is. We don't have that kind of coverage, but we are pretty sure that Cook was on. Got to disagree with the gaffer there. Hope he lets us keep that in.
Josh! Picked up 28! You're a nail!
Dorking have had much of the ball in the opening 20, although it won't surprise you to learn that that hasn't led to many openings.
Haines! Well done! Forward, eh? Hey, Dan! We want it down this way!
Halifax are employing a full press, so Marc does not want the ball to be played backwards into that press.
Forward!
Fortunately, the players don't want to go back either. They want to go forwards and get an equaliser. Tom Blair battles like a wolf in Gladiators. Well, I don't know. And Wanderers open Halifax up at last.
Well, he looked offside there, but
Looked offside?
Looked offside.
I mean, he touched it.
I know, he touched it, yeah.
Halifax are appealing for offside, and even the Dorking bench think it probably was, what with Charlie Carter stealing Tom Blair's goal, like the 6 masked men who once burst into my bedroom and demanded a bag of money, only to leave with my wallet instead when they realised they had the wrong house. They did say sorry though. That is a true story. My neighbour was a drug dealer. In the final replay, we learned 2 things. Firstly, that Jordan Keane is practically on the touchline, therefore nobody could have been offside. And secondly, Charlie Carter can score from a yard out, although him touching it before it went in was not a risk any of us were really willing to take. Also, Keane appeals for offside because, well, that's what footballers do. Dorking have been on top, while Halifax is still looking mighty dangerous coming forwards. With confidence running through his veins like a Chelsea supporter who has just left a toilet cubicle, Charlie Carter thinks he can put Dorking in front. Marc is toiling away in his head with systems and personnel, which does somewhat belie the fact that Dorking are currently on top and looking most likely to make it 2-1. We were standing there too, and we did think it was a penno, and then we got home and watched the replay.
Did he win the ball then, can you ask him? If we didn't win the ball, it's a penalty.
Man, this is going to be so awkward when Marc watches this.
Not there, Josh. Straight line, Blair out! Blair out!
Halifax are so primed to counter, it's clearly their approach for the afternoon. Straight after the restart, Jason Pryor tries to win a free kick and he doesn't get it.
He ain't giving on!
And Halifax, well, they spring into action.
Phippen! Don't get round! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fucking hell!
The gaffer has every right to be furious.
Fuck me!
Max White cuts through the Dorking defence like he was in a 46 Ford and the Wanderers were in a DeLorean. He then slots into the bottom corner, out of Harrison Mayle's reach.
Fucking hell. Fuck me, lads. Like, you need... This is a man-for-man game. They're 4-4-2, right? When the ball... You can't expect your back four, who are man-for-man, to defend the whole game straight line running. They need you in front of that to win the ball, right? That's where that shit fucking goals come from, the second one. Just put a foot in. Even a shit foul, right? The fucking issue, there's a load of football to play here, so you're gonna have to get your heads up. There's a load of football to play, and the ref made a cut. It's a penalty on you, right? Yeah? Is it not? Okay, right? Listen, there's a load of football. There's a load of football to play here, right? But they are going to keep turning it on you. You need to understand, Josh, fantastic work rate. You've got to move the ball forward. That's where it's got to go, right? The ball, lads, has to go forward. Don't keep passing back. Don't start passing back, right? So listen, it's really, there's not too much to say here, apart from, are you going to get another chance in this game? Yeah, a good 2 or 3 chances. You're going to get a lot of chances in this game. Are they going to look threatening? Yeah, if you don't win the ball high up the pitch. This is the perfect example of where you've got to win the ball high up the pitch. We can't afford to let the scoreline and last week's game dictate our heads. We've got to be so much stronger than that. We've got to be mentally really good here. This is the game to be direct, strategically direct. It is not a game to keep passing backwards. Charlie and Jason have got them on fucking toast. You can almost now, well, in possession, at times play off them or underneath Jason and that. Same with you now. Yeah? So listen, boys, I'm here for the 3-2. I'm here for the 4-2. I'm here for the fucking 3 points. I'm here for the crowd going, what a great comeback. We've done well there today. It don't matter what's happened. Good football teams, great football players, good individuals can come back. It's 2-1, not 3-0. There's a load of football here. Load of football, right? My advice is going to be, you put the ball now, you put it on them when you need to, you get up the fucking pitch, you win the half battles. Right, boys? There's a load of football here. Let the fans see unbelievable fighting spirit. They get one of the arse, win 4-3, and send them home going, Wanderers are amazing. That's what you've got to do, okay? Come on.
We've got a brand new merchandise store. Get your BOA branded hoodies. BOA branded t-shirts. T-shirts with classic moments on. T-shirts with quotes on. Buy these cups so when you're drinking people say, oh my god, you're a BOA fan too. Head to bunchofamateurs.store right now and get your BOA merch. Go now before we sell out. Please note, BOA is not expecting to sell out. That was just something the narrator said to compel you to go shopping.
Let's go, eh? Blaireau! Come on, son!
The message for Dorking Wanderers is pretty clear. Don't play into the press and go direct to goal at all times. On the other side of the pitch, we're fully expecting Halifax to coil up and counter like a snake that does that. Maybe a cobra. Probably not an anaconda. I don't know any other snakes. It doesn't take the home side long to open the Shah men up. We've seen Barry Fuller perform some incredible goal line clearances, but even Baz would have to bow in deference to what Jordan Keane has managed to do here. To get his head to the shot is one thing, but his ability to foresee the situation unfolding is quite astonishing.
Yeah. Come on, just let him on, for fuck's sake, let him on. Not fucking airport customs, just fucking let him on.
It feels like Wanderers are going to find something here, that something has to break their way. Such has been their dominance of the ball.
How is that not a penalty? Like, you can see, like, how has he made that decision? You can see him get tripped. Why would he fall over there? But why would he fall over there? Like, why the fuck would he fall over there, though? You've seen that just like I've seen that. It makes no sense to fall over. Do you know what I mean? Like, why? How? What's his decision? What's his thought process?
Why is he going to go down?
Why would he go down?
Why is he fucking going down?
Why would he go down?
That's unbelievable.
Like, so he's just going to dive when he can shoot and score from 10 yards out.
So we've been over this footage a lot, and we even asked Josh directly earlier on, and he said that he was fouled by 2 players at the same time. Still, we weren't 100% convinced because, well, Josh does know how to fall over pretty convincingly. And then we saw this angle and realised, fuck, that really was a penalty. Kane Thompson-Summers clips Josh's left leg. That's what sends him over. You can see it in this angle too, and Josh just texted us to say he feels like he was going to score. He didn't want to fall over.
That doesn't even make sense.
Ref! You've got to be joking! You're unbelievable! Win the battle! Win the fucking battle! Referee! That's terrible! That's so bad! So bad! Why is he going down? Tell me why he goes down. He's drawn goal.
From my perspective, there was no offence.
Can you tell me why he went down then?
Listen.
He's got a clear shot of goal.
No, for me,
The biggest penalty I've ever seen.
The decision not to give a penalty has broken the resolve of the Dorking players and the supporters, and Halifax may well be able to sense their opponent's heartbreak.
Come on! Blaireau, come on, son. Go on, Brixie! Get out wide, Shah. Ball! Charlie! Give me a big Josh! Charlie, give me a massive 10. Josh! Blaireau, superb, well done. Go on, Blaireau! Blaireau, get off it!
Marc's trying to eke out every last ounce he can from the Wanderers, sensing that the Phippen Vim has long since departed these shores.
Forward! Got to go forward! Got to go forward! Full press! Blairo! Blairo! Come on, son! Blair, listen to me! Talk it over! Talk it over! Let's try not to get the ump. Let's try not to get the ump. No, it ain't easy. No, it ain't easy. We've gone off the boil.
Mark's cajoling has had the right effect and Josh Taylor leads a fresh new charge. Halifax have little option but to lump the ball upfield, and yet they're still able to break away. With Wanderers fully committed up top, the Shah men lump the ball up to the halfway line, where Aidan George does brilliantly to hold it up and play in Cook. He squares for right, and in turn, he slots the ball inside Harrison Mayle's post to finish the game off. That celebration probably felt better than it looked.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Chris, mate. Hopefully see you next year. Cheers, boys. Cheers, mate. See you later, mate.
Thanks for watching Bunch of Amateurs. If you want to see the post-match team talks, join us on YouTube memberships or Patreon. We've got all of the full episodes there. This one's an hour long. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, so check it out there.